Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to trade options on Fidelity Active Trader Pro. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go under Trade and Orders, and then you're going to click on Direct Trade Options. So this is the tab that will come up right over here. And for the purpose of this video, I'm going to I want to bring up like a stock so you can see. What you want to do is the first thing is you want to link the tab to it. So you click the color that you want to link up here, and then you click it over here on your direct trade options. So now that it's going to start following what you want to do. All right, so when you're trading options, you have to put in your expiration date, your strike, your calls, your puts, and what you want to do. So I'm just going to put one example in. We can see we have Amazon stock up. You type in the symbol here that you want to trade, and then we link the blue links like we just did. But now we can click the June 16th, 2023 strike price. It's trading at 123, so we'll just put 124. We'll put call options on it, and now we start to get bid and the ask. And the bid is what people want to purchase it for, and the asking price is what they're selling it for. You could click on this action to buy to open or sell to close. So you could buy to open, you can type in what you want. You can put your order in, you could do market. And in my experience, when I trade options, I honestly do market orders because I want the fast liquidity of getting in and out. As you see, as you change the time frame, or the strike zone, you will get different prices. So you can see that for those that are new in options tradings, which is very risky, you have to be careful. You can lose 100% of your investment. Just times this number by 100, and that's what you'll actually pay for it. So if it's 1.52, you can just do quickly 1.52 times 100, and it's going to cost you $152 to buy one contract. And then you could buy to open, you could put one, and you could hit market, or you can do limit order and place the order. Like say you're waiting for 1.45, you think that the Amazon's going to dip more before you do this, and you could place that price. And then you need margin to trade options. So I don't know why it has margin in cash, but realistically, when you trade options, they want you to have a margin account. And what I wanted to show you now was you are able to make quicker trades. So when I trade options, I have a buy market and a market close. So as you see, these two tabs here, let's get into how to create these tabs and what you can do with them. All right, so the next step is you want to create these fast tabs, the shortcuts. So anywhere on the box, you're gonna right click, or if you have a MacBook, you can just use two fingers and click, and then you will have this bar pop up. And you go under settings, and you're gonna click settings. All right, so now that you have clicked settings, you have a general, an order type, stock shortcuts, and option shortcuts. Because we are trading options, we're going to click on this tab. In option shortcuts, currently, as you can see, I have two already pre-made. So you can make up to 6 shortcuts in these shortcuts, which are very helpful. So what you're going to do is I'm going to just delete these, and we're just going to make new ones. So here is what it'll look like when you first start. And it says click the positive button to create a shortcut. You can allow 6 shortcuts, and it's just giving you a quick tutorial how to do it. So we're going to click the positive button, and now you're going to create shortcut number 1. So when I buy stocks, when I buy options, I do buy to open and sell to close. So you can change it. I like to just start right from the custom bar because these are very specific if you were to click these, where it's buy to open at the bid. All that means was the left side of the price that we were looking at. But let's do custom so you can make up what you want, because you can put the amount of shares, everything, and you can label this. So I'm going to label it as buy and then market because I'm going to make this a buy market. You can also write a description in there if you want to. Next is action. You need to tell it what you want it to do. So when you click on that shortcut bar, it's going to prime it on what to actually do. So here I'm going to hit buy to open. the order type, I'm going to do market. And we'll go through all of them so you can see. And you can do, if you put quantity as 1, that means you're buying 1 contract. If you put 100, it means you're buying 100 contracts. I'm going to make it 10 for now, just so it's easier to see. And then I just leave the time of day auto. The route just means which route is it going to book through. I just do auto, so it's going to take whichever route it is to exercise that option. And then conditions, I just always leave it on none because it doesn't really matter. Then you hit apply. So now that you saw the first one, I'm going to make them a little bit quicker. We're going to click on option shortcuts. We have the buy market, which shows that it's going to buy 10 contracts, buy to open. I want to add another one. You can add up to 6. I'm going to click the plus sign. And then I'm going to click here on the custom. Under custom, I'm going to put sell market. And then the action is going to be, I did buy to open for the first one. Now I'm going to do sell to close, which is going to close out my contract. And the order type is market, quantity 10. And then I'm going to hit apply. And then going back in it, I am going to go back to options shortcut. And you can add more, you can get more specific. So now currently we have a buy market to buy 10 contracts. We have a sell market to sell 10 contracts. Now I want to do a little bit less. I want to do 1 option contract. So I can do buy market. And to make it more specific, you could put 1 there. So you know that you're buying 1 contract, which is a good idea. So then at least you're not just trading and having no idea what you're buying, like the amount. So buy to open. I could do limit if I want, which means I have to type it in. And actually, I'm going to do limit for this so you can see it in the example. But we'll put 1 contract, but it's a buy limit. So we'll switch this to buy limit 1. So then I know I'm buying 1 contract at limit price. And then you can also change, so the limit is very specific, which we will get into. The limit is saying, I will buy it at the bid. And you can choose, do you want to buy it above the bid? So if the bid was $2, would it buy at 2.01? Or at the bid, if the bid's at 1.9, it'll put it for 1.9 or below the bid. We're just going to put none selected. I'm going to hit apply. And then we're going to go back into it. And I'm just going to make a sell because I want to show you how it's going to work so you can see. So now I'm going to hit add shortcut again, and then we're going to hit custom, and I'm going to put sell limit 1. So now I know that this is sell limit 1, sell to close the contract, 1 contract, and then we'll put limit, and then we will just put at the bid so I can get rid of it when I want to and apply. All right, so now you can see that we have our inputted shortcuts right here. And you can see there's the bid here at 1.9293. This is the ask at what they're selling it for, 1.95. And then here is the level 2 where you can see where the transactions are going. So now, if I click buy market, you will see that the 10 will switch. It'll just, if I hit sell market, you will see that it says sell to close. Buy market, buy to open. So looking at this tab. Now to make it more specific so you can see it, we're going to do the buy limit order. If I click buy limit, it changes. You see how this limit order opened? I can type in that I want to buy this at 1.90. Any example. I'm just looking at the bid and the ask saying, okay, where do I want to buy this? And now that is showing me. And then let's say I had my order filled at 1.9 and I wanted to sell. I could either hit sell market and then I just have to change the contracts to how many I have and then just hit place. Or if I want to sell at a specific, I can click the sell limit and I can put, I want to sell this at $2 flat and put it here and then click place and then it will execute my order and it just has to wait until it gets filled and you can see it over here. So if you were making quicker trades, you could buy market, and you can always you can change the contracts. You don't, just because this is the pre-population, because I hit buy market 10, I could just change if I want to just buy 1 at the time. If I want to sell, this is what it's pre-populated at 10, I can put 1. Whatever it is that you want it to be, it can be. Now, I can do the buy limit, I can do the sell limit, and this makes me a lot faster trading options because you don't want to be sitting there not sure, trying to manually type these in, buy to open, put the contracts in, doing limit. It's just too slow. You want to be able to click the buttons to have a little bit faster and be able to, get what you need to get done. So that's how I like to use options tradings. And I want to show you another thing on the website, which I think is very useful. And let's just break that down on the Fidelity Active Trader Pro website. All right, so here's something that I wanted to show you, that if you're a member of Fidelity at Fidelity Active Trader Pro, you are able to you can buy options farther out, and the website tells you a lot of information on it if you're not doing weekly options, if you're buying like, let's say 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. So stick around for this video. I think there's a lot of good stuff that I'm about to show you. So let's just go in for Amazon. We type in their symbol, and then you're going to click on here, which is the options chain. So this little symbol here is view options chain. And now, right in front of you, you have a lot of information, but let's scroll down a little bit so you can see. So this is the options chain, and you are able to get a better look, and you can customize it. And let's say you don't want to buy, I'm clicking these are highlighted. This means it's going to show. Let's say I want to buy further out, and I think Amazon is going to go up in the future. So Amazon right now is currently trading at, looks like $124.78. And you can go really far out. So this is 2024. Let's say 2024, I think 6 months from now, Amazon's going to go up. I can apply this, and I can look at the January 29th, 2024 options, and it's showing calls and puts. Now let's say I want to be a little more specific. I can click here on the strategy. You can click calls, puts, and there's a bunch of stuff that I truly don't understand, so I'm just sticking to calls and puts, which is what I understand the most. So here I'm going to click calls, and now if I hit apply again, it's going to get rid of this puts box because I am simplifying the strategy here. I am just going for strictly what I want to see. So I'm going to hit apply. Now just the call options show, and then you can click how many strikes different that you want. So what this means is that the price is trading at 124, and you're doing about a 10 strikes away. So you could see it's going from 112 to 135. So about like a 10 range difference, give or take, right where it is. You can customize it, make it 20 if you want, and you can get even a larger spread to see more strike prices that it would show. So just to back up a little bit, you can see here you have the calls, you have the date that it shows, and then it'll have like the last, the change, the bid, and then you can look at implied volatility here, the delta, what action you want to do. You can click here. You can, once you click on this button, let's go to an actual option that we think is realistic. So we're going to scroll down and we're going to say 6 months from now, I think Amazon's going to be $130 a share. You can click here. You can click buy to open. When you click buy to open, you have to put your account number in, which we'll get into in a second, and then you have to put all the options in. So let's go over that. And it's going to show you, which I really like about Fidelity, is where's your break-even point? Where's your stop? And so you can understand the option in full before you even make the trade. So you can make a wiser decision on your risk management. Okay, so here you can see I have my account up, I have Amazon, and now what I'm going to do is you can see a bunch of things here. You have the calls and puts, you hit buy to open, you put the quantity that you want, you have the expiration date showing here, January 9, 2024, the strike price for 130, and it shows you the bid and the ask. And I like to use this for further out options because it gives you a good idea, and I'm going to show you an example why. So let's say right here, I click one quantity. It's going to show me that it's going to cost me exactly what the price is going to be. So I'm going to pay $1,185 for this, and it's showing you the limit price for $1,135. You can change this. You click on this part here and it shows you the bids. And if you wanted to do a little bit cheaper, you can type $1,150 and it'll adjust the price for you. And what I really like is it shows your maximum gain unlimited. I like that. Unlimited gains is always good. but now it shows my max loss. So this shows you that if you're new to options and you're not really used to putting this stuff in, it's nice to see that if you're doing it, you can see. Like, watch this. If I hit, this is buy to open, but if I put sell to open and I did one contract and I put the limit price for 11.8, because let's say you were new and you didn't know what you were going to do, you could lose more money. So I'm trying to see buy to close. So the point I was trying to make was with the sell to open, your max loss could be unlimited. So if you're new to options, it's good to really experiment on the website because you can double check yourself before you place orders. When I was trying to learn options, I was getting confused. And when I learned this feature, I knew, okay, if I hit buy to open, then I know I have, let me show you, I will have unlimited gains, but I can only lose my principal investment that I put in, which made me feel better about myself because I didn't want to, obviously lose more money. I was in the business of trying to make money. So that's one feature I just wanted to show you because I think it's very important when you're trying to learn. All right, guys, that wraps up today's video of trading options. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them in the section below. Always look forward to reading them. And subscribe and like if you feel like you learned something. Thanks.